Hi, everybody. For those who don't know me, my name is Tony. I've been a nurse for 10 years and I also do artwork. I'm on here today to let everybody know that I did test positive for COVID, aka coronavirus. Um, Let me officially say I do definitely believe that I did contract it through the hospital. I did have COVID positive patients and patients that were in line to be ruled out to be COVID or not. So I do believe that that's where that might have occurred. It was last Monday. I really believe that happened when I had an elderly man. Last Monday would be March 23rd. I had an elderly man who was COVID positive, and unfortunately, he didn't make it. He was an elderly man with underlying conditions, but unfortunately, he didn't make it. I began feeling symptoms on Wednesday of last week. I want to really talk about these symptoms because a lot of the symptoms that are out there right now, people keep hearing are cough and chest pain or shortness of breath. My symptoms were completely different, and I just want to make sure that you all know that these symptoms have kind of been a little underplayed out there. My symptoms were known as GI or gastrointestinal symptoms, and I had the severe diarrhea. I had the abdominal cramping. I had nausea, really, really severe nausea. Very, very weak and very dizzy. I believe that dizziness also came from being quite dehydrated as well. Hydration is extremely important. I did have a low grade temp about 99.0. I called my supervisor, and initially she didn't even want to have me tested, saying you probably just have a little bug. And I said, listen, well, here's the situation, okay? I've been a nurse for a while. I've been in the medical field and the caring field for almost 18 years. From a direct support professional all the way up to case management, from an LPN to an RN, I have assessed, I can't even tell you, over hundreds of people. So when it comes to assessing myself and advocating for myself the same that I advocate for others, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. So I did get tested on Friday of last week. During that time, the symptoms stayed about the same. They started to diminish, and I thought maybe not positive. Maybe it was just a GI bug, and that's all I was having. Sunday last week, I almost felt like I was over the hump. I got my results on Tuesday of this week, and on Tuesday, as you can tell, I'm nasally right now, and I did come down with nasal congestion. The diarrhea came back again, and the weakness, and just the overall weakness. I just couldn't get myself together, and I was like, wow, this might be the second wave of symptoms. That is something that's out there, as my doctor told me, and through my research, that some people do have these GI, gastrointestinal symptoms first, and then get a little better, and then develop the respiratory. I did not have any of the typical symptoms, the cough. I did not have the major shortness of breath. And I do have asthma, and I feel like it's important to let people know, we are out here, we're very fearful. We're having anxiety. We're seeing everything on the news. We're seeing everything, everywhere. We're starting to know more and more people that are positive. I do have asthma. I did not have the shortness of breath, through my lungs, the coughing, or the major sore throat. I had a whole completely different set of symptoms. And I need to let people know that, because you could be doubting yourself. You could be thinking it's nothing. If you know what you know your body, then I urge you to kind of advocate for yourself. I had been under quarantine last week. Even as a nurse, I had been keeping to myself. I already knew better to not be around anybody. And I been doing all the Instacarting and everything else, and making sure that I do not socialize with everybody else, as my responsibility, my due diligence, to make sure that I'm making sure you guys are safe in every way. So I just want to let you guys know that. Other than that, I need to let you guys know that these symptoms are a roller coaster, and everyone's symptoms are different. There is no timeline of how everyone is going to be perfectly synchronized together. My friends, there are some friends that I know and coworkers who do have it, and they've had the symptoms. I also want to let you know, as much as I've been back and forth with I don't know, the medication, because medication should really go through an extended period of testing before they're let through. But the FDA did approve the Plaquenil, aka hydroxychloroquine medication, which is an anti-malarial autoimmune drug that treats lupus as well. I'm on the fence, and some doctors and medical professionals are as well. However, it seems to have been working for some people. My personal experience, if it gives you a little bit of hope, I have not taken it. I did not need to take it. They're really giving it more to people who really are having that chest congestion, really can't breathe when the illness turns into a viral pneumonia. And my coworker did take it, and she has been having good results. So I'm just going to put it there. It's a disclaimer. I'm not telling you what to take or what to do, but I am giving you, I would like to just give everybody some hope. I would like to let people see me doing well, hopefully decrease some people's anxieties. It makes some people feel a little better. Of course, you take it very seriously. I think my phone is about to die. So, of course, still take it very seriously, and still do your do work as far as cleaning and washing your hands and bleaching and wearing your mask at all times right now. Okay. So, other than that, I just want to put that out there. The last thing I want to say is please, please, please be kind to one another. I keep seeing these posts that really are affecting me, who say, be strong, and you should be at home and building a skill, and you should be reading and doing all these great things. Let me tell you something. This is something new. This is a pandemic. It feels like a terror. It feels like a nightmare, like a movie, and we've never dealt with this before. So please be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. Everyone is not the same, and if you need time to kind of just digest it and zone out, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been watching RuPaul's Drag Race, like binge watching it, and it's great. I do have my balance of my artwork and my reading and my talking to my friends, my praying, definitely meditating and whatnot. But still, just be kind. We need less judgment and more compassion. Okay. I open up my messenger, my DMs, if any questions or concerns or anything that I can kind of just go through that might make you feel better, or let you know what I've been through that might help you, then I'm completely open to it. Other than that, I did make another video under this that does describe my regimen and what worked well for me. Again, a disclaimer, it's not what you should take, but I do believe it's some great information. People who have taken some of the products that I took also feel like they had some good results as well. I do definitely credit a huge part of me being well to definitely prayer and talking to God daily, and my great friends, not isolating myself mentally and reaching out when I needed to, and definitely my diet, and eliminating certain things from my diet, and taking my vitamins and nutrients and tinctures and tonics, and hydrating like crazy. So again, God bless you guys. Be kind. I want you to know you'll get through this. It's gonna be okay. We're going to get through this, okay? It's one day at a time. This is a growing experience. You got to believe, okay, that we're going to be all right. Take care.